I knew very early on that I did want this relationship to go somewhere. So when I was diagnosed and became quite ill, I thought, oh gosh, it's going to end.
It was probably halfway through a period in the hospital when I realised I wasn't going to walk away. I had fallen in love and I do want to spend the rest of my life with this girl. It was our first hard moment in our relationship. Obviously everything happens for a reason and it made us stronger. Since being with Laura, I've never been in a hospital so much.
I can do this. I do know. We met in the August, and come November I was diagnosed with a condition called aplastic anemia.
Alright, which way now then?
This way.
Sure?
I think so. Yeah. My bone marrow can't produce the red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets without medication and transfusions. It's risky business putting me in charge.
Normal couples go away together, they arrange trips, go on holiday. Our honeymoon period was 3-4 months, literally just hospital.
You have to put some of those teeth in.
That's my mum's. You think, how much stuff can you actually do in the hospital? Believe you me, you can go exploring, racing in the wheelchairs. We just tried to make it as fun as possible. Whereas, wait, 9 years ago wouldn't have gone like that if you look like that.
It would.
You turn into a little kid and you just end up just imagining things just to bide the time.
I have really achy legs.
You want to put your legs up?
No.
Yeah, I've got you. Can you bounce like that?
No.
Just pretend you're on a horse, shall we, yeah?
Oh. No.
Can't you need your legs, don't you? Put your feet on my feet if you need to.
Bring your feet out then.
There. Is that better? Hospital, it's just part of our life till she gets a bone marrow transplant.
It's not going to be long.
It's the calm before the storm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever Laura has to go in, we do find it hard, but it is just our second home. He's not going to be long. Okay.
Yeah.
What did you do for pain relief with your first labour?
I didn't have anything.
Really?
Yeah.
You're sturdy stuff,
So-
aren't you? You've been through quite a lot, haven't you, with all what's
Oh,
happened
yeah, I
to you?
suppose, yeah.
When did your
Yeah.
aplastic anemia start?
2007. When I was diagnosed, it really had only been a matter of weeks where Mike and I had been seeing one another.
Baby's gorgeous, that's perfect. Just let you get up and do what you want to do.
I go back on the ball for a bit.
Yeah. It was a shock. I really didn't know what was actually happening. I remember when they didn't know whether or not she was actually going to come through.
They're coming on already,
I think so.
are they? Oh,
Right at the bottom. Yeah, it's just like loads of pressure. On
Really?
the bottom, yeah.
all good stuff. You're doing great there. And you've got Mike here, haven't you? He's good, isn't he? Hey?
I tried.
That's it.
I knew very early on that I did want this relationship to go somewhere. So when I was diagnosed and became quite ill, I thought, oh gosh, it's going to end. Are you all right? You look a bit peaky.
I look peaky. I'm fine, me.
You sure?
You know, whenever you first meet somebody, you want to go places. You want to go out for the day, you want to go on holidays. That wasn't meant for us. It was always mixed emotions.
I just want to hug.
It was probably halfway through a period in the hospital when I realised I wasn't going to walk away. I had fallen in love and I do want to spend the rest of my life with this girl. We just rock from side to side.
I never did ask Mike if he wanted in or out because I wouldn't have wanted him to go, There's the door. That's my option.
It was our first hard moment in our relationship. Obviously everything happens for a reason and it made us stronger. That's it.
Well done, you're doing great there. Do you feel any pressure at all there?
Yeah.
Baby's on his way, eh? No going back now.
No, that's it.
During this pregnancy, they will have blood and platelets on standby for me should I need them, but they've got their eye on me. I don't feel like there's any concerns there.
Yeah.
Getting hot again.
Some hair on, or have you got a fan or anything? With what Mike and I have already gone through, it's quite refreshing going into hospital to have my baby. It's not just, blood test and results. It's something to really look forward to.
I don't think that's going to work, is it? Is it? Not working. It's not working.
That made me want to push.
Do you want to get on the bed?
Yeah.
I can't wait to hold him. Laura's been holding him for 9 months. It's about time I had a hold, I think.
There we are.
Hello.
Congratulations, how well you did it. This child flew out. Well, that was definitely quick.
How quick was that?
To be blessed with a little boy means more than everything. Just to have him here is just amazing. Oh, God, dark hair.
He wasn't hanging. He wasn't hanging round. Laura being in hospital is just something that we have to deal with as and when it comes. Hopefully things will change in the future when she gets a transplant, and that'll be us home. On review.
When he was first diagnosed, it was really hard on the relationship. There was a time where he suffered a lot with anxiety. I wasn't sure whether having a child would be the best thing for us. We did discuss whether we should even try.
I kind of realised that, well, hang on, if I want children, that the opportunity was still there. And so, yeah, the process started, I suppose, and it just feels like there's a bit of a ticking clock on the situation.
While he's the healthiest he's going to be, we'll have the family now. Gareth was different to anyone that I'd met.
So before you decided to come here and have babies, you've been quite an adventurous couple.
Have we?
You've done a lot of travelling.
He's a very confident person. He's very adventurous.
Yeah, I've done a bit of travelling before
you
I met
went around
Jenny.
the world for like 5 months.
He used to like travelling. He was very outgoing, always wanting to go away for weekends all the time.
Yeah, I went to Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and the Cook Islands.
And I bet you saw a lot.
Oh, yeah, it was great, yeah. I've always had kind of an adventurous spirit. It was kind of part of what made me and fed me and kept me going kind of thing. So yeah, when I met Jenny, it carried on.
I'm excited.
Bit of everything,
Nervous.
I suppose. Yeah, first one, so...
Don't know what to expect.
Not really, no.
We were only together for about 6 months when we decided to move from a little town to Liverpool. And we were really happy for a good, at least a year.
You know, I understand I'm not the nowhere near the priority here, but you know, if this goes on a long time, is it like comfier seats and things? Because
Yes. Well, I don't know if they're comfy, but there's better seats than that, yeah, so I'll go and find you one.
we'd been together for about 18 months and I started getting strange sensations in my arm and chest. I've got MS, so I struggle with pain and all sorts of things. Well, multiple sclerosis, it's a disease of the central nervous system.
We've got, like a little camp bed. Do you want me to bring one of them in?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Because it's quite a long process, the
Yeah.
induction, so you're looking at being here all night anyway.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. Because I'm not going to cope too well.
Yeah.
With Gareth's MS, his mobility's going now. He is just going to deteriorate and get worse.
Yeah.
Sorry to be a nuisance.
No, it's okay.
Who knows, in a few years he could be in a wheelchair.
When did you find out about your MS? Quite a recent diagnosis, or?
I was diagnosed just over 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
At first they thought it was like anxiety, stress.
That it was psychological, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew I could feel this stuff happening.
Yeah,
You know?
real things happening,
Yeah.
yeah.
The symptoms that I get sharp pains all over my body. I've got a constant pain in my lower back. A pain that grows with any kind of activity, you know, bending down, walking.
Right, I'm going to examine you now then, is that okay?
Yep.
Fatigue can be as bad as anything. Just a short amount of effort can quickly turn into exhaustion.
When he was first diagnosed, it was really hard on the relationship. There was a time where he suffered a lot with anxiety. It's knocked his confidence a lot. He's more withdrawn. There has been a few times when I thought, no, can't cope with this.
You seem like a very positive kind of character. I don't know. Is that a true judge of character? Or? Well, no.
You're better now, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it took a while to get used to it all, but getting there.
And I suppose as well, you've got this baby on the way now, and it's just
You have to be happy
the
now.
excitement, isn't it? And
I'll do my best. You've got to be happy as well, remember.
Always happy.
I've thought about Jenny in labour and how I'm going to cope.
You'd be kicking me off the bed so we can have a lie down.
That has entered my mind. You in the chair and me in the bed. I've wanted to have a child for a long time. I suppose there's a part of me that's always known that I want to have a family and have my own children.
That's all right.
I've got you both a surprise. When I met Jenny, it certainly came up. There's a cake in there for both of you. At first, Jenny wasn't keen at all. She didn't seem very maternal. And I must admit, I was a bit concerned about that, you know.
Was it raspberry and apple?
One's raspberry and something, the other one's apple and almond or something like that.
As Jenny grew up, I imagined her to have an house full of animals more than actually, you know, children and babies.
I'm gonna make a mess everywhere with this.
It used to be a bit of a standing joke where her dad used to tell her to go out and get me a grandchild.
If you'd show me a puppy and a baby, I'd smooch over the puppy, but not really a baby. Obviously, I've changed my attitude on that a bit. Maybe having a baby, but yeah, I do prefer dogs. I wasn't sure whether having a child would be the best thing for us. We did discuss whether we should even try.
Want some fish cake, Em?
No, I'm all right, thank you.
Do you, Jack? Oh, no, hang on a minute, you can't.
It's low
You're the
fat.
one that got me in trouble in the first place.
I can remember babysitting for your sister's two kids, and it was after we had them for like a weekend. I can remember saying to you, I want a baby.
We kind of realised that, well, hang on, if I want children, that the opportunity was still there. And so, yeah, the process started, I suppose, and it just feels like there's a bit of a ticking clock on the situation. I don't...
While he's the healthiest he's gonna be, we'll have the family now.
Can you itch my feet for me?
I do admire them, even considering having a baby with everything else that, you know, can come along with the MS.
Just do that one at the side a bit more. Down a bit, round a bit, that way a bit.
You can't put your life on hold because of the MS, so I really admire them.
I think we'll struggle at the start, like any parent would, with being first-time parents. We don't know what we're doing. We just wing it. But I think we'll be all right.
If it all goes smoothly, feeding all right, might as well go home.
There's going to have to be a lot of thought put into making sure this child is fulfilled in every way. This might sound funny, but I saw something online. There was this guy sat in a chair, and this guy had a fishing rod with a baseball at the end of the line, and his kid was whacking the baseball, and his dad was just winding the ball in. I thought, right, I'll never forget that. I'll do that one day.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like he's coped very well with it, but you're slowly getting back to the way you were. You're confident again.
I feel like I need to do something, but I haven't got a clue what.
You get more confident every day, really, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Every month.
There's a contraction coming.
Oh, you push on it,
Yep.
I'm still going to be a good father.
A little bit more.
There's a way to do it. There's got to be, because a lot of people go through what I'm going through, and they do it successfully. There's no reason why I can't.
Yeah. Congratulations, well done.
OK, just round the neck. It's all right, she's all right. She's all right.
Jane, you can.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, give the baby a little cuddle.
There's a lot of uncertainty about the future, but I've had to stop focusing on these negative things and start focusing more on the positive, and the baby's definitely a positive for the future. I mean, I see it as like the next adventure.
With having a baby, it will push him a lot more, and I think he'll be a brilliant dad. I really do. Still going to be hard, but a good hard with a baby.
Oh, mate.
It was bizarre because obviously a few months before I thought, wife's got cancer, she could be dying. Everything's looking really bleak. We've been trying for the child for years. I thought this isn't going to happen now. I thought we've got no chance to conceive, and then all of a sudden within a year she got the all clear. Then all of a sudden I thought, you know, now she's pregnant. I thought it's just a complete turnaround in a year. It's just something you would never expect.
It wasn't until I met James and got into that little bit of a rut that we were comfortable and we were happy with each other, that it kind of started to pile on the weight. I probably put on about 6-7 stone since I've been with James.
Is it a toilet here?
You can use that one. Wait till she's been and gone. We were eating the wrong things, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were going out for meals, weren't we? Because that was our time together.
That was the treat. I think we associated everything, having a good time to us was going to have something to eat. Busting. I was going to tell you.
Just try and do it quietly. Oh, thank you very much.
Okay.
Did you flush? You don't realise just how big you are until you have lost the weight and you look at pictures and you think, wow, I didn't think I was that big. But at my heaviest, I was just above 19 stone.
On my heaviest, I was literally just over the 27 stone.
When I actually do go into labour, I think the snacks is when it's going to be a case of we can have what we want and we'll suffer the consequences later on.
I wasn't so knackered, but I gone and got some snacks in there.
Because I've been poorly, they were saying you need to lose the weight.
I might nip down the shop, get some bits and bobs. Because I'd always been extremely overweight and I knew I'd always need to lose weight, and things had changed with Emma being really ill. We just made a decision. I think the fact that we did it together, it made it so much, so much easier.
We were trying for about 3 years before we thought there was something wrong.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
All the tests came back that it wasn't him. Never ever thought it'd be me, to be honest.
So I'm just looking at your notes, and you've had cancer of the cervix.
Yeah.
So when did they find that?
I first got diagnosed in September last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the all clear a year ago, yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I never thought that I'd be able to have children. And up until the day I got pregnant, or found out I was pregnant, I still didn't believe it.
So did they just kind of remove it, or did you undergo any other treatment?
I had my lymph glands removed as well.
Oh, right, okay.
When I was given the all clear, I was thinking about the next stage, about, well, I do want children. So I asked the consultant, if I want to have children, what is the best way of doing so? And he said, well, you need to lose weight. He said, I can't put it in it. He said, you need to lose weight. You're bigger than most, you need to lose weight. I was like, right, okay.
We're both really overweight. I mean, I've lost like nearly 11 stone now between us.
Really?
Yeah, I've lost 6 stone since January. You lost like 5, haven't you?
So how did you do that?
Slimming World.
Oh, I'm on Slimming World. She's got me Stone Award.
And you can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and still lose weight.
The meals we have are like, I have like a plate like that.
My best option was to lose weight, to try and give me that chance. So I kind of went full steam ahead and was like, yeah, no, I'm not eating any more rubbish. Everything was going, chucked everything out.
And were you that size when you first met, or was that kind of...
No, we kind of gradually got bigger.
I've always been big.
Is this the first time you kind of actively thought, actually, you need to do something here?
I just thought it wasn't going to work ever, but just started trying it, and all of a sudden, I think I lost like £8 the first couple of weeks.
Well done.
I just told James that he was going to lose weight and he was going to do it with me, and he wasn't going to eat rubbish anymore. He was going to eat what I was eating. Once the baby's got born, I'd be back to it properly and 100% moving it. And I'm getting rid of half my weight.
Done.
Done. Oh.
Don't want that to happen again, do we? Let's wedge that in. That's it. Just see the top of his head. Go on, good girl. And again, go on.
It was bizarre because obviously a few months before I thought, wife's got cancer, she could be dying. Everything's looking really bleak.
Good girl, go on. Make that last longer. Hold your breath and push, 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 push.
We've been trying for the child for years. I thought this isn't going to happen now. I thought we've got no chance of conceiving. And then all of a sudden, within a year, she got the all clear. Then all of a sudden I thought, now she's pregnant. I thought it's just a complete turnaround in a year. It's just something you would never expect.
And again. Push, 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 push. Yeah, I can see the top of his head now. Dark hair like his dad.
It's the biggest thing that's ever happened in my life. It's changed everything. It's something simple. We've got a family, but it is. For me, it's life changing. Everything that's happened.
Honestly, you're so close to seeing him. Brilliant, that's fab. Thank you. Brilliant. Keep going, keep going. And again, give me one more before that goes off completely. Go on, push, 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 push.
I do think losing the weight is going to affect our parenting, isn't it? Because we know how it is to be big, and we don't want that for our child. At the end of the day, we were unhappy being big, and we don't want to be giving him things that are going to be affecting him. Obviously, we're going to give him treats and stuff, but not as many treats as we were giving ourselves.
With that next one, we might have the baby's head out, yeah? Push down for me now, Emma. Good girl, go on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes. Oh, we got towel in. Congratulations. Okay.
He's the end of the nightmare that we'd had. He's going to be the final, the reward.